try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's the former Tar Heel back in the Tar Heel state, Javonte Williams. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the man they call Yoshi, Andre Yosivach. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bengals improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is 4th-year back, James Cook. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Bills are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
It's a stadium so big and you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Leading the Commanders, Saints head coach Dan Quinn, defensive coordinator for these rival Cowboys from 2021 to 2023. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Facing off with him, the head coach of the Cowboys. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward, Justin Tucker to get this one started. And we're off in Arlington. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine.
Oh, big run, first down.
Mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago. Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That throw finds Tolbert. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now.
Too far.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today. That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set. Press.
From the gun, it's Daniels.
Okay.
Pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Ready, right.
First down, Commanders.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Cougar 19.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To the air again, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Hey, check that.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. On first down, here's Daniels.
Oh, man, wide open.
Route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65.
To throw, Daniels. And his perfect
Going
start
to break up.
is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got Brown on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
A first carry now for the rookie out of Virginia.
Oh, good tackle by Bland.
This is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Charging down the middle.
Oh, block the field goal.
Now this is picked up inside the 35.
Get somewhere with it, James. Special
And
team.
they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out on the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And a standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit on the field. The extra point unit, that's what they're aiming for.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Come on. Hey.
Play action now with Daniels.
I play all type of people, man.
Deep right side.
I play by myself. I play against folks. I play everything.
Back
Follow my page and you'll see, man.
Two great chances to take it away. Both of them
I
dropped
take live
wrong,
challenges
and
too.
now they
If
stay
you
out
want to
there
run
for
one,
third
let me
down.
know. We'll stream.
Throw here, third down.
Big.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. Think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Yeah.
But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right. Because as fast as these defenders are, they
Good
can
run.
recover and go get
Good
it.
hard
They did
run.
right there.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got
10-4, we
first
can
and
create a
goal.
new one. I'm down with that.
That's certainly a spot
Send me
where
your
you can
gamer
be
tag.
more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it.
I got a couple franchises I'm a part of. I actually into one of them.
Sanders can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I got a money league we in too. You want into that one, let me know.
Brock going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. They've been kept out
I got
so
you.
far.
Being
Need
too
to
tough,
find
I
a
got
couple
you.
more yards here on third and goal.
I'll send you an invite.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score.
Teddy.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Check.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left side.
Come on, Diggs. Go get it, Diggs. Oh, you got to catch that.
And another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking slant route
Fuck
complete.
that.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Washington first down.
2 set downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hauled in by Lane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Play action now. Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Firing quickly out line. Daniels. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Daniels on first down. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
Running back motion's right. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, but they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Oh, he loses the football. And the Commanders pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Commanders set to take over. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14-zip. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. Rocco.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Eckler on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Third down, give to Eckler. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The Cowboys offense headed out there. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Prescott here from the gun. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back to throw. Here's Dak. On screen here to Blue. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. Second and 6 coming up here.
At the 47-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Back to the air, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. A run here with Sanders. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Hold it ready.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call and give right up the middle. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up second and...
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's one of the best young tight ends in the game, Brock Bowers. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Raiders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is J.J. McCarthy. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Vikings wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Patriots walk it off. They win in overtime. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is 2nd and very long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah! Any Friday. 26.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really 2 things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
There you go. 40. There you go, 47. Hey, what's the bell? What's the bell?
To throw, Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try it.
His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First down now, ball at the 33. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Going for it, it's Eckler. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Down the field. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the give, it's Sanders. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
was taken down behind.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. Jerks away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk!
It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Now it looks like we have somebody who was shaken up on that play. You gotta hope this is nothing serious. Austin Eckler, the player the trainers are headed out there for. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
the issues this offense has been having, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Dak off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott to throw once more. Drops this underneath. It's good. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
There we go. What do you think?
Sanders running dead ahead. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Blue running to the right. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's Dak. Brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
To throw is Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
34. Commanders, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Right side. Cut by Sinnott. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Come on, set! Rocco 80!
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready!
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready!
Daniels on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Ready?
Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long.
Ready? Liking, hey, tip, go!
Now Daniels to throw. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it on. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Dak throwing again. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on third and short?
Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Dan Quinn setting his Commanders up for another drive. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Daniels off the play action. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is second and 6 coming up. On the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down from the 42.
Go! Bronco 80.
Play action now with Daniels. Throw left side is caught by Sinnott. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this second half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now for Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36. First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another.
They'll run it with Sanders. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Hey!
Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels from the pistol. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18.
Play action now. Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
19 Tiger.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Man in motion, headed right. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders trying to do some window dressing.
Alert.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get it.
Daniels is going to throw again. Sets up the screen. Eckler. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. To the air again. Daniels. That's complete to Lane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And finally, in this fourth quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Return starts from the 16. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained 1 yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way running him out of the building. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Commanders 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.